Can't you read the signs? What you doing? Bobbing like a motherfucker stuck in your bitch. Middle finger out the window, getting fucked off. Liquor, get loaded, can't control it. Nigga, pass me the blunt, let me roll it. You get the Prozac to the whole sack, that's for sure. Like, be a Mac and keep your dope fat. And tell me what does it take to be a G? I started with a crow down, some bounce to a key. You gotta watch your backstage strap, be alert. Started as a young motherfucker doing dirt. And now I'm in the rap game like the crack game. I got enemies. Can't pretend to see my friends are not my enemies. Thug for life, high till I die with a stupid ass bitch's ass. Why? Tell them, thug for life, high till I die with a stupid ass bitch's ass. Why? Tell them, thug for life, high till I die with a stupid ass bitch's ass. Why? Tell them, thug for life, high till I die with a stupid ass bitch's ass. Why? Tell them, gang, picking in most of these tricks. I got my mind on making money, but you stuck on these fake bitches. And jealous motherfuckers can't see that it's the fame that cost you.
Yo, Jay, chill, man. Don't do this. He might quit again. Well, I mean, that nigga fired. But that's not what I mean. Jay, you listening?
Stupid bitches pass the pussy freak. What does it take to be a G? Silence is a must. Violence is...
JAYKIDD, please. Don't ignore your calls. Don't do it.
Plus, shots at my adversaries. Them niggas sorry, but it's not to be bugging. Cause I'll be fucking in the fucking hub.
Don't do it, JAYKIDD.
Fuck for life, high till I die, shoot crooked ass cops, let me fry. Do or die to my brothers in the penitentiary, raise hell when them niggas mention me. Thugs for life, high till I die with them stupid ass bitches ass fly. Tell them, thug for life, high till I die with them stupid ass bitches.
Mr. Impact, welcome back. That guy was talking bad about you again, sir. Do you want me to file a complaint?
Nah, I got it.
High till I die with them stupid ass bitches ass fly. Why you sweat a motherfucker like me? A young nigga tryna hustle up some G's. You pussy ass player hating hoes, speaking down on niggas, jumping around at the shows. And you the first motherfucker to jump to the trunk when it's time for funk. Little trick ass punk. Fuck motherfuckers don't die, we get high, we multiply, motherfucker. Give a holler to my niggas in the bank. I'm living in LA, still clutching on my AK. Rest in peace to my nigga Kato, till they bury me, nigga lay low. Thugs for life, high till I die with these stupid ass bitches ass. Why? Tell them, thug for life, high till I die with these stupid ass bitches ass. Why? Nigga, thug for life, high till I die with these stupid ass bitches ass. Why? Tell them, thug for life, high till I die with these stupid ass bitches ass. Why? Tell them, thug for life.
What's up, nigga? What you thought? You thought you was clever? You thought you was gonna get away with it? You think you hot shit? Isn't that what you think it is? Is that what you're thinking, Lo? Then you was gonna come in here and manipulate my guys, do whatever you want, and disrespect me? So the way I look at it, Lo, now is when we're gonna have some fun at your expense. Since you've been talking a lot of shit, now it's time to shut you down. Close your shit out. You see, I don't even gotta pay no mind to you. But I choose to because it's fun, Lo. I had fun with you. You make me laugh. You're funny. All of your efforts make me laugh because you're a joke. You've always been a joke, and you're always going to be a joke. That is what you are. You are a sad case. So let's get into it, shall we? Let's tell these people a story. You ever dissected a dead pig before, Lo? I have. And now I'm about to do it again. Let's talk about September 20th. Let's talk about what's been going on as of late in JTV. In the Cabin Impact Statement Part 2. Let's talk. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna have a whole lot of fun. Isn't that right, people? Because Lowrider think that he could talk trash about me. Lowrider thinks that he's a man. Lowrider thinks that he's a tough guy because he makes lies. Let me ask you something, LOWHYDA. How do you, man, let me ask you something, man, yo, for real, man, like, man, how you gonna be a tough man when you know what we taste like, dog? You know, how'd that work like that, you know? How'd that work, LOWHYDA? You know? Know what I'm saying, LOWHYDA? Do I need to remind you of some bad times, LOWHYDA, so that you know when to shut the fuck up and be quiet and just stick to your shit and accept responsibility for your actions? Is that what I have to do, LOWHYDA? What am I going to have to do to shut you up and keep you in your lane, LOWHYDA? I don't know, but fucking with me at this point in time in my life, it's not a good idea, LOWHYDA. You know, something bad might happen till I tell it. You know? So, it's best to just leave me alone. Nobody's fucking with you. Nobody cares about what you're saying. You're just talking a whole bunch of rambling shit. And, you claim that I'm fucking sharing lies about you, but you're the ones that sharing lies about me. And all of your little lies and bullshit and everything that you've been doing has started to come out. And about 95% of this roster has seen it. And it's unfortunate because you embarrassed yourself. You did this to yourself. It didn't need to be this way, but you made it this way. So here we are now. See, I accept the decisions I made, LOWHYDA. What about you? Are you prepared for what's coming? I accept what I did. I made the right decision for JTV. Ain't nobody gonna disrespect me in this motherfucker without probable cause, that is. And that's exactly what you did. See, the difference between me and you is I'm a grown man. And you, well, you just the same person you always was. And you ain't never gonna change. You can lie to DJ, you can lie to Ari, you can manipulate them as much as you want. You can lie to Nero and manipulate him as much as you want. But you ain't gonna manipulate me, motherfucker. You're not like me. And unfortunately, you're not like a lot of these people here in JTV who see through your bullshit. You know? That's why Shanique swerved your motherfucking ass. Because you knew what was coming. She knew what was coming for sure. And she swerved your ass when you tried to get her to come with you, right? Must be embarrassing. But anyways, let's get into it. September 20th, 2018. JAYKIDD. Lowrider, for those of you who want to know what the hell happened and want to know the truth, was in a party with me and several other people. They know who they are, who was there, and decided to cross the line by insulting me at a point in time in my life where I'm not going to take that shit from nobody. You know, that's what a lot of people don't understand. You know, that's what people like, you know who you are, don't understand. And it's an unfortunate thing, you know, because that strikes me as somebody who's being brainwashed by that piece of shit. Now, he's always done this in the past, so why is it possible that he can't do it again? Why am I so wrong? LOWHYDA go ahead and insults my manhood and says that nobody is afraid of me. Nobody needs to be afraid of me. This is a CAW show. We all work together and get along. I respected every single person that came through the door, even LOWHYDA himself. And I've done so, and I always will continue to do that. But that don't mean I gotta like Low. I've stated that kindly many, many times. It was going to continue to be there. Ain't none of you motherfuckers tell me when to move on with anything. You know, I didn't hold that against them. It's always going to be there, but I wasn't holding it against him. I don't have any hatred towards him, anything like that. You know, I'm good. Everything is good. It couldn't be better, actually. You know, but I get disappointed in Low because Low, you know, Low likes power and Low likes control, and if you don't know that by now, then eventually maybe you will find out. Low's come back as a good guy. He wants to feed all this bullshit into everybody, and that's cool, you know. He wants to be talking shit about me behind my back, and when I bring him in the parties, and like, he can't argue with me because he know he's wrong. And anybody else that I confront, they can't really say anything because there is nothing, because I'm not fucking wrong. I made the right choice. I made the right decision. You know, the fact that Ari has decided to switch sides, I mean, you know, it was her decision to make. You know, Ari obviously probably felt that her best days were behind her in JTV, and, you know, saw some competition or whatever might have happened, you know. Ari, I'm always going to be appreciative of. I'm always going to be thankful for the stuff she's done for me. She put money up for my mother's funeral, and I'm always going to have a special place in my heart for that. You know, I will not forget about that, absolutely not. You know, like how I'm sure she's not going to forget about me buying her Siege and mailing it to her out of the kindness of my heart. You know, we've done stuff together. You know, we've been close. We've done stuff, and you know, Ari, you know, she stopped fucking with me for a little bit, like a lot of the folks stopped fucking with me for a little bit, like DJ and you know, they kind of switched it up on me, and it was fine, and I had no problem with it, you know, and I didn't really say anything because I'm an adult. I was cool. I didn't fire Low because, you know, DJ and them liked him. They became best buddies. You know, despite the fact that they knew that he had some issue with one of their friends in the past, but they still chose to, you know, be friends with him. And I didn't have too much of a problem with that. You know, it was silly to me and interesting, but I didn't have a problem with it. So I didn't fire Low, no matter what he said. Low never said anything. In the year that he's been back fucking with me, he never said anything serious to me. He just talked a lot of shit, and I didn't like it, and you know, I let it be because it was no big deal. You know what I'm saying? But for you to test a man's manhood, you don't do that. You don't ever question a man's manhood. Never. You don't do that ever. So I had to do what I had to do. You know, you know, they've sided with him, and that's cool. You know, that's their prerogative. You know, for Ari to side against me because of CAW, if she didn't side with me for him, and it wasn't anything else thing, you know, and if it wasn't a me thing, then obviously what it all comes down to is she sided against me for CAW, just because she had other stuff she made on another show. You're going to turn that in for what me and you had, you know, that's kind of interesting. It's interesting to me. So to me, it was no hesitation to make the decision that I made. Same with Low. But I strongly feel that she was, you know, trying to be the peacekeeper or the peacemaker. You know, she made that decision probably thinking if she does, that, you know, it will force me to try to get along with him. But what she doesn't understand, and a lot of them don't understand, is that this piece of shit has been at this for a while. It is a long history with this thing, and this is what he loves to do. He doesn't care about any of you. I mean, I'm sure DJ and all of them remember when Low was talking shit about Ari, talking about, you know, he was pissed off because, you know, supposedly DJ was kissing her ass and making her CAW stuff after a while, after, you know, Ari somehow switched it up at some point in time and went from, oh, can you make me this, to make me this. You know, I tell it like it is, and just, you know, decided that, you know, DJ was making stuff for her. Low wanted to kiss a little ass, got in there, did the same thing. And when Ari dubbed him, he went and talked shit about her. You know, talked shit about her, pissed off that she dubbed him, and it was the whole CAW thing, you know. But yet, it's like she's with him, you know, and they're working together. And I'm just like mind blown by that. It makes me laugh. Same thing with Keeb, you know. And before we even get to all that, let me tell my story. When Low disrespected me in that party that day, I've had enough. September, whenever the fuck it was, 18th, 19th. So I made a decision that I was going to end JTV. I was going to announce it. I was going to announce it the next day after the party thing, and after talking to DJ and Nero and Corey a little bit. You know, Corey came and calmed me down. You know, the next day I was going to announce that I was finished and I don't need this shit. And it occurred to me, because I must point out that me and Low did talk that same day. Before me, Corey, Nero, and DJ had a party, me and Low talked before that, and Low was trying to, you know, make peace. He was trying to squash the beef. This is his words. He wanted to squash the beef, and I was with it. Definitely was I with it, you know, and we did squash the beef that day. We did. We talked, we squashed the beef like I knew we would. Low apologized to me. I cut him off while he was trying to do it, because I don't believe in apologies. I believe in actions. So I was grateful that he come to talk to me and that he was trying to apologize, and I knew everything was going to be fine. It's just I explained to him that the hell that awaits me when I come out of that party is not one I want to deal with. So I come out of the party and I got to deal with everybody else's shit. So I come out from that, and this is the big man, this is the good guy, right? This is LOWHYDA, who is trying to make peace, right? And cut all the drama that JAYKIDD is causing in JTV, because supposedly I fired him and Ari walked off, right? This is all true. But coincidentally, that day when I decided that I was, and I told everyone on Facebook, you know, I'm going to wait a little bit, I'm going to let things cool down. I'm going to wait for things to cool down, and I'm going to chill on this, you know, because I had basically decided that Low Show's blacklisted and I don't want none of my people going over there. A simple request for everyone who's on my roster, you know, as controlling as I'm being described as, when our contract states that more or less you're supposed to be exclusive to JTV and you're not supposed to go anywhere else and ask us for permission. And I don't, and also part of the job is also you're supposed to be liking and commenting on every single show and post that we put out. I don't enforce none of that. I never did enforce any of that. You know, that's for all this talk about Low talking about me being controlling. Let's put that in the record. Now, more interesting to this story is I'm getting ready to end JTV and quit, and me and Low supposed to be squashed the beat because he's the bigger man, right? The next day, I get on Facebook in the morning before I even have my breakfast, and I noticed that Low posted something up the day before. So basically the same day that he's trying to squash the beef with me and be the big man and the adult, right? But he posts an ad for his stuff, for his show. Why would you do that? If you're truly trying to end the beef, if you're truly trying to be an adult and squash the chaos, why would you add more fire to the flame? Why would you put up a post promoting your show that same day instead of just saying, you know what, let me just cool it. Let me just cool it and wait or whatever. No, he went right for it. So let's put that in the record. So at that point in time, I decided that I wasn't going to stop doing JTV. All Low did at that point in time was he woke the sleeping giant. And I decided that now I'm just going to go even harder. So thanks to him, you know, once again, Low saves JTV. That's what I can give him credit for. Kudos to him for making that decision. You know, so it's kind of interesting to me as time went on into September 21st. You know, like I said, I decided I was going to end JTV, and I seen this post. And, you know, he's just been trying to stir things up as much as he can. And I went ahead, you know, just like the same thing, he wanted to stir things up with DCW and JTV. For the record, Wolf is my boy. I like DCW. We're all on good terms. Everything is cool. It's kind of interesting that everybody's coming at me with bullshit, but you're doing all this stirring around and fucking shit up behind the scenes, and nobody sees it. Nobody's pointing it out, big man, right? Adult, right? So Low's trying to stir shit up with Keeb and everything, and whatever else is going on. Aries also participating, of course. And so Low puts the post up about DCW hitting 300 views and JTV still hitting 100 views and whatnot. For the record, God bless EOP. Those are my boys right there, Wolf and TJ. I got a lot of love for my guys. My guys are talented people. They get ratings. They do their shit. All-Star Extravaganza is going to be a major deal. And, you know, interesting enough, for the record, Low, statistically, just so you know, I know you're not very smart. I'm going to help you out. DCW's episode, which scored 375 views, came out 3 months ago. And on average, they get decent numbers into 20s, 40s, and 60s. JTV averages 100 views plus per show. So people are watching JTV. DCW is coming up. It is a great promotion on the run. And it's good shit. And it's going to get even better involved with us. But you need to know your facts before you open your mouth, instead of trying to stir shit up and trying to fuck shit up for people who get along like you've always done, because you don't have a fucking life. That's you. So we focus on Jada Nix. Jada Nix got fired from JTV. Should have been fired from JTV. But you know, it's interesting, Jaden, because while you backstabbed me and you decided to do your thing, you know, a lot of people don't realize that I was trying to cover for you when you decided to call Mark a retard. I hate that word. But you decided to call Mark a retard. You. What a big man you are. You decided to call Mark a retard, really. And I covered for you, and other shit that you did, I covered for you. I tried to help you out, and the appreciation you showed me for trying to help you in your career, just like Ari. You backstabbed me, right? After everything, right? That's that real shit, right? That's that fire shit, right? Right? And that's how that shit go, right? And you know, turns out that when I fired Keeb had already been signed to Low's stuff 4 weeks ago, according to Low anyways. So technically Keeb is a piece of shit. Jada Nix is a piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? Ari's a backstabber, and that's what it is. I'm always going to be appreciative of her and the stuff she's done for me, always. But you know, you're a backstabber, and those are what the facts are. You know, and that's what it is. And I'm sure there's more of them to be exposed. And it's an unfortunate thing, but that's just how shit is, you know. And taking shots on Facebook and all this other bullshit, it's some goofy shit, Low. You yourself stated in the past, I mean, you talk shit about everybody, yet you want to act. I mean, you yourself, Low, you were pitching to get Keeb fired as it is. When Jada Nix decided to call Mark retarded, Low was one of those people that pitched in and said, fire him. He wanted him fired, just like everybody else who wanted him fired. And I probably should have listened, and I didn't. And that's good for me. I'm not gonna let nobody pick on no Funk Man. You wanna make all these fucking lies and bullshit about me, Low, but here you are picking on Funk Man. You're gonna put your head with Funk Man now, picking on little Funk Man, trying to argue with him. Funk Man could say whatever he want. Why are you mad, Low? Because he's pro JTV, because he believes in it, because he's loyal, you know, because he's not a fuck boy like you. Is that what it is? You're gonna have to deal with it. That's what it is. Funk Man is gonna do his thing just like everybody else. Everybody else sees your bullshit. It's just a couple of people that buy into your shit. You know, I get it. You know, you got some young bucks. They got that soft heart where, you know, loving individuals and stuff of that nature. You know, like DJ. DJ just wanted to end the beef, I think. You know, I don't think DJ is, well, I don't think DJ is on your side. I just think that DJ is trying to be the peacekeeper, and DJ doesn't know where to stand. Unfortunately, he chooses to stand in the wrong corner often. But I mean, you know, it happens. That's how we learn. People are seeing through your bullshit, and that's what it is, man. You know, and I'm glad that people are seeing. I don't even have to make an effort for people to see how fake you are. Shanique knows it. J Real knows it. A lot of people know it. Trey knows it. You know, a lot of people see through your shit. You're fake as fuck. You're a piece of garbage. And that's what it is. I've always kept it real with everybody. You talk shit about all these fucking people that supposedly are with you. You talk shit about them. You don't give a fuck about none of that shit. You just want fucking power. You came back over here because you wanted to make friends, but you left because supposedly you're cooler than everybody else. The first time you left because supposedly JTV was holding you back, because JTV was nothing but a bunch of losers online playing, right? And you were cool. You were going to go to Nickelodeon and have a successful career, weren't you? And how did that work? Not very good, did it? But what happened? You came back to being with these losers, right? On CAW, on JTV, you came back. So what does that say about you? You say I'm psychotic, but I'm not the one trying to kill myself with pills. You know? How does that work? You make yourself look like a fucking fool. You're a fucking idiot. You're a fucking clown. You got no fucking life. You got nothing better to do. This is you. You just love to fuck with me. You want JTV to stick around because you enjoy fucking with me, right? Just like you enjoy looking at pictures of my dick, don't you? Right? Is that it? Don't ever come at me. You don't get to come at me. I told you that before. You ain't no man. You're a bitch. You're a female. And you always want to be a female. And that's the problem. You try to come back, I gotta try to treat you with respect, and I try to teach you what it is. But you always want to be on your fuck shit, just like a lot of other people who want to be on their fuck shit. It doesn't faze me. It doesn't matter to me. At this point in my life, don't fuck with me. Okay? So your shit is terminated. Your shit is done. Your motherfucking ass has been exposed. It is what it is. Don't make me drop a Kevin Impact statement part 3. This is exactly all it is. So everybody take it in. Understand what the truths are. And before you jump to conclusions, you come to me and get your facts. Because you're certainly not going to get them from LOWHYDA. You hear, LOWHYDA? So that's what it is. I'm going to have fun at your fucking expense. I'm going to laugh at you because you're a fucking joke. So I laugh. And anybody else is with you, I laugh. It's fucking funny to me. You know? And by the way, Lo, you're talking about my fucking numbers and what we fucking draw. Now, what do you draw? What are you getting right now? How many subscribers you got, yo? Like, how come your shit is a mystery, yo? You know what I'm saying? Like, what it is, yo. What the fuck are you going to promise anybody else that you're not going to promise me? Huh? You know, come to think about it, Lo, it's interesting. Obviously, you got Ari, and you're gonna give everything that she wants. You're gonna kiss her ass, and Ari stood with you because she knew that she was in a good position of power, in which she could manipulate the other girls in your federation, and just, you guys will do whatever you want. So, what happens now? You're gonna have her control things, kiss her ass for a little bit until you meet another one that you like better, and then you're gonna dub her shit and talk shit about her behind her back like you do to everybody else, like you do with me in the party chat. What about Keeb? How long you think you can trust him? I mean, after all, plan is in effect, right, Keeb? And you see, Lo, I'm in control now. This time around, I'm the one playing the mind games. You see? You did that to me for years. So now it's my turn. Now it's my turn to play the mind games. You motherfuckers wanted me to be the bad guy? Well, now, I be the bad guy, and I'll be as bad as you want me to be. You just let me know. Stick to your show. Stick to your shit. Leave my people alone. Leave my shit alone. Stop trying to beg Mark to come to your show. Mark knows you're fucking garbage. He does not want to go over there. None of the real niggas want to go over there. Like, nobody cares. And whoever wants to go, let me know, like I said. I will help you. I will set you up. Whoever wants to go, it's cool with me. It's fine. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? We get talent daily. It's no problem. It's no problem. Just don't be on no fuck shit like some of these other niggas out here backstabbing me, claiming to be my fucking family or friend when they're not. Because that's not me, Lo. I'm not fake. I'm always gonna be real. This is me. I tell it like it is, and some of you motherfuckers don't like it. And it's unfortunate. You fuck with me, you deal with my fucking wrath. That's all I know. And there ain't no fucking podcast or anything. I go to your fucking house and tell you what the fuck it is. You go ahead and give me that address, Lo, and I'll pop up. And you know it. So don't fuck with me. Be calm. Be cool. For the record, when Lo came back and he started making friends with everybody, I was happy. I was glad, because when you came back, I thought that they weren't going to accept you. I thought that people like DJ were going to look at you for the piece of shit that you are, and it scared me. Because I wanted people to get to know you and get along with you. And when they accepted you and got along, it felt good. You know, even though you basically wanted to take my friends away, I knew what you were doing, and it was fine. I had no problem with it. It made me feel good because I said to myself, at least you won't kill yourself. At least things will work out, and I can feel good about it. Ari was wrong. All of you guys were wrong about me. But you can only know that in time. I've always been good. I've always been gracious for everything that's happened. Always been thankful. You guys are wrong about me. I made the right decision. The choice that I made. Lo disrespected me like a man. I fired him. It's just that simple. Ari made her choice. And she's better off. She is. She really is better off. You know, she's in a place where she will get everything she wants, and nothing will be handed to her. or should I say everything will be handed to her, you know. Keed, Jada Nicks, ain't a whole lot I could say about him, you know. Combustible element on its own. But, you know, me and that combustible element, we keep close. So, you know, things will work out. Keep an eye on Low for me. I don't know what else to say. That's pretty much all I could really say as far as the Kevin Impact statement, focusing on that topic. I'm not concerned about anything. I don't give a shit. This is CAW. I'm here having fun. I'm a 30-year-old that's doing his shit. This is not, there is no drama in JTV. The drama's being created by those people who choose to focus on its shit and focus on him and focus on everything going on with that. There is no drama. JTV's good. We're good. We're getting good numbers. We're rising up. We're getting subscribers. What is Low doing? What is Low gonna do when I write all of his promos? What he gonna do, yo? What he gonna do? He's not a very great wrestler, you know. He sucks at promos. He got Ghost Riders. So what he gonna do, yo? He clown. I could talk all this shit about him I want. He be as pissed off as he want to be. I don't give a fuck. It is what it is. He should have never came at me. Now I'm exposing him for what he is. What the fuck is LOWHYDA gonna do for any of you that I can't? I put talent on the map, and Low just focuses on me. You tell me who's paranoid. You tell me who's crazy. You ask Low. Ask him questions. Ask Low about that time he pretended to be the Antichrist. You ask him about that. You ask Low the questions. You ask Low. Ask Low. You focus on him. Because if you think that I'm just making shit up, and if you think that I'm just being dramatic, and if you think that I'm being a 30-year-old immature, whatever the fuck, what's the word that you guys use? Wait a minute. Petty. The same word that came out of DJ's mouth and Ari and Low. Gee, talk about brainwashing. They're robots. It's interesting, isn't it? I got a lot of love for DJ, but shit has changed. The feel is different, and I will not ignore shit anymore. I tell like it is. He can do whatever he want to do. Choice is up to him. But you choosing to be in a party with that piece of shit, you focusing on thinking that this dude is your fucking friend, pay attention. Pay close attention. It might take a year or two, but eventually the guy's true colors should come out. Maybe you'll never see him. Not now. Not after what I'm saying. Now, I don't know what else to tell you. It feels different. I think DJ got loyalty, but I think DJ is on some other shit. And that's all I can say about that. I got some other shit I can get at, you know. But I don't choose to rant. I've already ranted as much as I wanted. My problems were Low. My problems were Low, and it's been that way, and that's what it is. Nobody tells me anything. No problems with Low. And it's going to be that way. It's going to stay that way. I don't have nothing else coming to mind right now. I can look at the stuff that I got, but I choose not to. I'm done. Kevin Impact Statement 2 has been made. Leave me the fuck alone. Let me do my shit. Let me have fun with my friends. And that's the end of it. If you want to believe Low's bullshit, go on, believe Low's bullshit. But I've already stated the facts. I already stated my side of the story. And that's it.
Thug for life, nigga. Can't you read the signs? What you doing? Bobbing like a motherfucker stuck in your bitch, your middle finger out the window, getting fucked off. Liquor, get loaded, can't control it, nigga. Pass me the blood.